February is a cleanup month for you. It looks like January, you have been looking after yourself, looking at the situation, really trying to figure out what you're doing, where you're going, why you're doing this, why you're going that direction, when and if you don't want to do that, what are you doing it for? So I think you've done a lot of questioning about yourself and where you want to go and what you want to do when you grow up. You are no longer interested in participating in relationships with people, especially male energy, that is unfair, unkind, intimidating, unavailable to you, any of that. You're done. You're done with any kind of negative male vibration in your space. Might have been a long time coming where you have looked at your situation in your love affair and wondered why you're putting up with some things. Now, no one's trying to say the person you're with is absolutely nasty, but there is certainly some issues with some fits, whether you're a good fit emotionally. You know, sometimes we find we're with certain persons that bring the absolute worst of us out, and that is a possibility. In February, you may realize that. So I think that you are going to be looking at more experiences that bring you happiness, that joy. I have some really nice card here when it comes to the Nine of Cups is really about you enjoying going out, having dinner, you know, wining and dining, even if it's just for yourself, maybe taking off and going out with your friends more often. I really like seeing that. The Princess of Cups is there. This tells me you're your own best friend this month. And I do see you spending a whole lot more time with friends and family members that really dig you. And I really am happy to say that and see it, because I don't think that Taurus has been living on the high hog for some time. I think COVID kicked you all the way down and you have been climbing the hell out of this hole. And you have made it. You have made it, but you're certainly beaten to a pulp from the experiences that you have had previous to today. Now, I do see a king of Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This person could have a cool, aloof disposition towards you. You may have suspected some deception or something that is secret or secrets. And I do think that you're going to follow your nose and find out what you know. Okay, so there's no more just, you know, sloughing it off, putting it over there. You're heading down this road as probably one of the best PIs I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to mess with a Taurus at this point in time. They're pretty smart and they don't miss a beat. When they see something unfair, unjust, especially if it has to do with their love affair or someone they love, they go down a rabbit hole and they don't come out unless they got that rabbit. And that's a fact. So I wouldn't want to mess with the Taurus this particular month. Okay. It could be a couple of different jobs that'll work well for you, just so you know. One, I would say, is I don't know. You could anything to do with a wand. So, you know, you could be the director of something. You could be the leader. You could be the organizer. You could be the painter. Drywall plaster guy. You could do all kinds of things if you've got a wand at the end of your hand. That way, if you've got a wand at the end of your hand on any level, if you're directing on any level, if you're leading on any level, and or if you're doing anything to do with art or construction that requires you to be doing that. If that's the case, I will tell you this. You have opportunity to make money. So if you've got, and the other thing is having two jobs or two opportunities to pull in money, or two ways or two ideas, something like that. You definitely, whatever you're putting out there is coming back. So keep putting it out. Let's say you put something out in February. You're expecting to have a call back or someone's going to respond to you and this is all going to flow. No, it's not exactly like that. February is going to be an interesting month. Like I said, you're sweeping the crap out of the road, out of the way, and although you may think you want to work there or work with this person or work on this job, Spirit may have a different thing in mind. So if it's delayed, there's a good reason. Don't be hard on that. Don't be angry. Don't be upset about that. Let it happen the way it is, because it's just making room for the things that you absolutely should be doing, the things that you absolutely love, the things that bring you passion. Do not do anything, Taurus, that doesn't bring you into a place where you are super, super happy. I'm serious. You have been in the low vibration for way too long. You can't tolerate any more content. Do it just because. Do the change. Make the shift. Take the leap. Do it. You got this. I think that Taurus has a lot of great ideas, lots of them, Bite down into some of them right away. They're awesome ideas. 9 of Wands. Yes, you're going to be battling certain things, battling things out of your way that you don't want to work on. You're going to be battling things that don't serve your highest good, things you're not truly interested in. If you are working around or with anyone that is a selfish, take for granted, take your ideas kind of person, this is when they're going to get ousted. Either you're going to oust them or someone's going to oust them, and the road is going to be made clear for you. Somehow they will be taken out of your way. Whether someone fires them or they decide to leave, or for goodness sakes, hope it doesn't happen, but they could actually have a heart attack, because what this looks like is someone is taken out of your road so that the world opens up to you. You are really going to do good this year, so it's already going to start to show and shine near the end of February. I'm loving what I'm seeing here for you, Tauruses, and I'm not joking you. You guys have had some, rough times, and that's not to say there isn't going to be any further rough times, but there's going to be so many good things happening. Those rough times are going to be like, blips in your day. So just keep moving forward. You're the star this month, especially near the end, and it's going to get better and better and better and better every single month this year, as far as I saw. So if you're starting out low, don't worry. You got lots of wonderful things yet to come. Just put your effort in, put all your energy into whatever it is you absolutely love. First, I'm going to say this: you may be part of the problem when it comes to any situations that you have in your family. Maybe you're ultra sensitive. Maybe you expect more from them and they don't give it to you. You know what they say about expectations, Taurus? You always end up disappointed. So I say not to have those kinds of expectations. If you wouldn't put those expectations on your boss, for instance, or on an employee, do not put it on your friends or family. Not fair. That's all I got to say, Taurus. Don't. There is a possibility for you Tauruses that are involved in relationships with someone that's just a hard-headed son of a gun. This is going to be the month where it's either you straighten up, dude, or we're done. And the possibility of them straightening up is there. If you say the right thing at the right time, you do the right thing, I gotta say, the possibility of you straightening that relationship up and actually having a happy home from here on is there. That may require you to get rid of something either in the home, around the home, or in between you and your partners, and in terms of the relationship. Maybe it's a kid, maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's a parent, I'm not sure, but it might be family orientated. Maybe somebody needs to move away. So if there is something you need to change, Taurus, this is the time to do it. If you want to save a relationship, it might require you to tell your adult kid it's time to move out, for instance. If you're in a marriage, remember, just because you're in a marriage doesn't mean you own them. This is a decision that both of you made to get into a relationship. You should be teaching your kids to treat their partners exactly how they should be treated. So if you're being harsh with your partner, short-fused, difficult, bossy, bullyish in any way, time for you to check in. Because like I said, if you're part of the problem, you have to be part of the solution, Taurus. So got the Magician energy, which says very much the same thing as the Aries. If you want something, you can get it. This is really a good time for you, I can say that. Especially those Tauruses that are closer to Aries. I swear, if you guys want something, it's like magic. I do see a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces person could be very helpful or influential somehow in the situation that you may be dealing with in your home. Could be a counselor, could be a doctor, could be a good friend, could even be a grandfather or someone elderly, that type of a person. All right. Here, if you are looking for more work, more money, you may have to get in that vehicle of yours and go out and advocate a little bit for yourself. Maybe be your own agent, your own agency, in order to get exactly what you want. Don't be afraid to get in that car. Don't be afraid to present things in your own beautiful way. You are a gorgeous being. People are going to love you. And I'm serious. Taurus people are beautiful people. And they're dark, usually, even if they're light-haired, they're dark, have this dark, sultry kind of an energy. And people are loving that vibration right now. So go out there, Taurus, show off your great self, and have a wonderful February.